Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gridiron Glory. We're here with another great episode of some amazing football content. We got the Cincinnati Bengals. They took on the New York Giants on the road on Sunday Night Football on NBC. And this was a game, quite frankly, first and foremost, you felt like this was basically a playoff game for Cincinnati. I mean, quite literally, because it's like, you have to go on a winning streak right now to get back. I mean, you can get back to 5-4, but you have to go on that winning streak right now, and that's going to be tough. And you have to treat like the mentality for Cincinnati like every game is a must-win game at this point, because really it is. So Joseph Burrow, he goes on the road and he does exactly that. Now, he didn't throw any touchdowns, yes, but he rushed for one and also had Chase Brown on an incredible play where, he was able to score that touchdown as well. T. Higgins got very involved. Jamar Chase was very involved. So, I mean, you could say it was a very shaky Bengals performance, but really you watch this game and you think like the Giants went out there. And I mean, listen, the Giants defense kept them in the game, especially even up into the third quarter. The Giants defense kept the Giants in this game the entire game. But the thing is you only get that one touchdown to Tyrone Tracy Jr., his first NFL career touchdown on that play. And Tad, I would like to go ahead and get your take on that. The catch in the end zone from Tyrone Tracy Jr., the rookie out of Purdue.
Yeah, looking at Tyrone Tracy Jr., just the way he's burst onto the scene this year, especially with Singletary up and down, he's been injured some. It's been commendable, to say the least, to see what he's done. And this is the case of a player that didn't have a whole lot of hype out of college, and there was questions about where he would fit on the roster, and he's come out and he's seemed to have proven himself and shown that he has value as an NFL player, and he deserves a lot of credit for that hard work that he's put in.
Yeah, he certainly does. Putting in the time, putting in the effort to develop himself into a very prolific wide receiver, even early in his NFL career. So shout out there. You make the big play. It's in a loss, but still, to get one touchdown in the NFL is an amazing accomplishment. So, So, and then obviously, for the Bengals, it's just like, you do what you need to do. You go on the road to win this game. And so really it's just the storyline of, the Giants surprised. You mentioned the Giants offensive line in an earlier episode, but Daniel Jones, only got sacked twice in this game. So that's not terrible. Really Joe Burrow's offensive line, 4 sacks allowed there. I feel like the Bengals offensive line also probably ranks amongst some of the worst offensive lines, quite frankly. And Bengals fans, if you want to contest me on that in the comments, let me know. So,
yeah, especially with the injury, they've had some injuries up there,
and they've
too.
had some injuries as well. Yes. So, yeah, you look at these two teams, and you think to yourself, with Daniel Jones, it's just like, is this thing going to keep working? With him at the helm, and then with Joe Burrow, I still believe in Joe Burrow. I don't know, man. For me, it's just like I'm never ever going to count Joe Burrow out till he's out. So you just got to go. That's just who he is. He's a competitor. Joe Burrow is going to go out there and do whatever he needs to do to even if Joe Burrow has to will his team at times. I don't know. I believe in his power, and until they're mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, I believe they have a chance. You look at their schedule; they play at Cleveland next week. That's a very winnable game that you got to go. You have to for sure go out there and win against your in-state rival. And I mean, you play the Eagles the week after. I mean, that's going to be a massive game. You got the Raiders and then the Ravens, your divisional rivals. So, I mean, I don't know. The next 3 to 4 games, maybe even 4 to 5 for the Cincinnati Bengals are. You probably figured that's the season. So
Yeah.
essentially the playoffs got to start now for Joe Burrow. But I believe in him nonetheless, and especially next week, probably.
Yeah. When I look at the Bengals, like I'm still waiting to be inspired by this team. I mean, they're to the point where I mean it was big that they win. Make no mistake, they needed this win, but it felt like this was a game that they could have put away very much earlier. And I mean, their defense deserves a lot of credit. They played a very strong game defensively, probably their best game of the year. Honestly, looking at the defense, guys like Taylor Britt, Geno Stone had some big plays. Obviously, the interception by Jermaine Pratt was a huge play um to help stop the comeback. But I mean, I'm just waiting for this team to have a breakout performance to rise to the occasion. And I mean, I'm just not there yet with them. I think they have the potential. We've seen Joe Burrow do it, but I'm just waiting for this team to show that they can continue to play at a high level. I mean, they've let multiple games slip away that they should have had, and I'm just waiting to see the Bengals play at their best because we haven't seen that very much this year.
But you know what we did see in this game? Despite the team that they were playing, yes, despite the team that they were playing, their defense went out there and did what they needed to do to win this. Because one thing that's really been bad is the Cincinnati defense, and this Cincinnati defense went out there and actually did their job this week. You got guys like DJ. What's up?
Yeah, their best game of the year.
Yeah, Trey Hendrickson, 2 tackles for loss. DJ Turner, another tackle for loss there. So guys like that going out there doing their job. Bengals win this game 17-7. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow. This is the Gridiron Glory.